Hello, Spirit. Where are you going?
I go over hills and valleys, through bushes and thorns, over parks and fenced places, through water and fire. I wander everywhere faster than the beam revolves around the earth. I look for Titania, the fairy queen, and help organize great dances in the ground. The council flowers on her rider. See the spots on them? Those are rubies. Very good. There's sweet smell and those little freckles. Now I have to go find some dewdrops and hang curling on every council flower. Goodbye, you dumb old spirit. I've got to go. The queen and her elves will be here soon.
The king's having a party here tonight. Just make sure the queen doesn't come anywhere near him, because King Oberon's extremely angry. He's furious because Titania stole an adorable boy from an Indian king, and Oberon's jealous. He wants a child for himself to accompany him in his wanderings throughout the wild forest. But Oberon refuses to hand the boy over to Oberon. Instead, she sticks flowers in the boy's hair and makes a fuss over him. And now Oberon and Titania refuse to speak to each other and meet each other anywhere. Neither in the forest, nor in the plain, nor by the river, nor under the stars. They always argue, and the little fairies get so frightened that they hide acorn cups and won't come out.
Unless I'm mistaken, you're not a sheep, not a spirit named Puff. Aren't you the one who goes around scaring maidens in the village, stealing the cream from the tap of milk, screwing up the flour mills, and frustrating housewives because they give their milk and screens of butter? Aren't you the one who keeps deer from moving up as it should, and causes people to get lost at night while you laugh at them? Some people call you Hobgoblin and Sweet Puff, and you're nicer to them. You do their work for them and give them good luck. That's you, right?
What you say is true. That's me you're talking about, the playful wonder of the night. I tell jokes to Oberon and make him smile. I'll trick a fat, well-fed horse into thinking that I'm a young female horse. Sometimes a wise old woman with a sad story to tell will sit down on me, thinking I'm a three-legged stool. But then I slip from underneath her, and she falls down crying, "Ow, my butt!" and starts coughing. Then everyone laughs and has fun. But step aside, fairy. Here comes King Oberon.
And here's my mistress, Titania. I wish he'd go.
Jealous, Oberon? Fairies, let's get out of here. I swear to never sleep with him or talk to him again.
Wait just a minute, you brazen hussy. Aren't you supposed to obey me, your lord and husband?
If you are my lord and husband, I must be your lady wife. So you're supposed to be faithful to me. If I know for a fact that you sent away from fairyland, disguised as a shepherd, and spent all day singing love poems and playing the straw pipes with your new girlfriend. The only reason you left India was to come see that butch Amazon Hippolyta. She was your boot-wearing mistress and your warrior lover. And now that she's getting married to Theseus, you've come to celebrate their marriage.
How can you shamelessly stand there and talk about me and Hippolyta when you know that I know about your love for Theseus? Besides, wasn't it you who made him desert Peregrine late at night, right after he raped her? And wasn't it you who made him desert all his other girlfriends, like Aegeus and Antiopa?
These are nothing but jealous lies. Since the beginning of Midsummer, my fairies and I haven't been able to meet anywhere to do our dances in the wind without being disturbed by you and your arguments. We haven't been able to meet in a hill or in a valley, in a forest or in a meadow, in a rushing fountain or a pebbly stream. And because you disturb us so that we can't dance for them, the winds have made fogs rise up out of the sea and fall down the rivers, just to get revenge on you. All the fields where people usually play games are filled with mud, and you can't even see the elaborate mazes that people create in the grass, because they've all grown over and no one walks in them anymore. As a consequence of this bad weather and these bad moods, the seasons have all started to change. Cold frost spread over the red roses, and icy winter wears crowned sweet summer flowers as some sick joke. Spring, summer, fertile autumn, and angry winter have all changed places, and the confused world doesn't know which is which. This is because of our argument. We're responsible for this.
Do something about it then. You have the power to fix this. Besides, why would Titania need to argue with her Oberon? All I'm asking is to have that and the boy as part of my crew.
Get over it! I won't give up this child for all of fairyland. His mother was one of my worshippers, and we used to gossip together at night in India, sitting by the ocean and watching the ships sailing on the ocean. We used to laugh to see the sails filled with wind, so it looked like they had big, pregnant bellies, as if the wind had gotten them pregnant. She would go sailing over the land herself, since she was already pregnant with a little boy. She would imitate them. She would give me little presents and come back carrying gifts as if she was a ship coming back from a voyage. But since she was immortal, she died giving birth to that boy. And for her sake, I'm raising him, and I will not give him up.
How long do you plan to stay here in this forest?
Maybe until after Theseus' wedding day. If you behave yourself, join us in our circle dance and moonlight celebrations. You can come with us. If not, leave me alone and I will stay away from your turf.
Give me the boy and I'll go with you.
Not for your entire fairy kingdom. Come on, fairies, let's get out of here. We're going to have an out-and-out brawl if I stay any longer.
Fine, go then. You will leave this part of the grove until you pay for this insult. Young pup, come here. Do you remember the time when I sat on the cliff and I heard the sound of a mermaid sitting on the back of a dolphin, singing such a sweet, harmless sound that it calmed the stormy seas and caused the stars to shoot from the sky so they could hear her better?
Yes, I remember.
Well, that same night, I saw Cupid fly from the moon to the earth with all his arrows ready. You couldn't see him, but I could. He took aim at a beautiful young virgin sitting at the throne in the western part of the world, and shot his arrow of love well enough to appear to 100,000 hearts. But I could tell that Cupid's fiery arrow was cut off by watery, virginal moonbeams, so that the virginal princess could continue her virginal thoughts without being interrupted by thoughts of love. Bring me this flower. I should have seen it once. If its juices are put on someone's eyes as they sleep, that person will fall madly in love with the first person she sees. Bring this flower and meet me here before the sea monster's time to swim 3 miles.
I can go around the world in 40 minutes.
Go. When I have the juice of that flower, I'll trickle some drops on Titania's eyes as she sleeps. She'll fall madly in love with the first person she sees, whether it be a lion, a tiger, or a wild ape. I'll make her give me that boy's on page. But what's that? Someone's coming. I'll make myself invisible and listen to their conversation.
Look, I don't love you, so don't follow me around like this. Where are Lysander and beautiful Hermia? Lysander I want to stop, but Hermia stops my heart from beating. You told me they escaped to this forest. Now here I am, going crazy in the middle of the woods because I can't find my Hermia. Go away, get out of here, and stop following me.
You attracted me to you cruel magnet, but you must not attract iron, because my heart is as true as steel. If you let go of your power to follow me, if you let go of your power to attract me, I won't have any power to follow you.
Do I ask you to follow me? Do I speak kindly to you? Don't I tell you in the clearest terms that I do not and cannot love you?
Yes, but that makes me love you even more. I'm your little dog, Demetrius. The more you beat me, the more I love you. Kick me, hit me, neglect me, try to lose me. Just let me follow behind you, even though I'm not good enough for you. Could I ask for a worse place in your heart than to be treated as you would treat a dog? And yet, I would consider it an honor to be your dog.
Don't push it. Just looking at you makes me sick.
And I get sick when I can't look at you.
You're risking your reputation by leaving the city at night and stopping someone who doesn't love you. Standing around alone in a deserted area isn't the best way to protect your virginity.
I rely on your virtue to protect me. Because I can see your shining face, it doesn't feel like nighttime to me. This forest doesn't seem deserted when you're around, because you're all the world to me. So how can anyone say I'm alone when the whole world is here to look at me?
I'll run away from you and hide in the bushes and leave you at the mercy of wild animals.
The wildest animal isn't as cruel as you are. Run wherever you want to. The story of Daphne and Apollo will be changed. The lustful god Apollo runs away from the virginal nymph Daphne who pursues him. You see, speed is useless when the cowardly person chases and the brave person runs away.
I'm not sticking around to listen to you any longer. Leave me alone. Or better yet, if you do follow me, please realize I'll do something bad to you in the forest.
Yes, you hurt me in the church, the town, and in the fields. Shame on you, Demetrius. Your behavior is an insult to all women. We are being pursued and courted. We weren't meant to be pursuing. I'll follow you. Turn this Hadesum into some kind of heaven. Oh, it would be heavenly to be killed by someone I love so much.
Goodbye, nymph. Before you leave this part of the forest, you'll switch places. You'll be running away, and he'll be in love with you. Ah, welcome, wanderer. Did you bring the flowers?
Yes, here it is.
Please, give it to me. I know a place where wild thyme blooms, and violets and oxlips grow. It's covered over by luscious honeysuckle, sweet musk roses, and sweet briar. Titania sleeps there sometimes at night, lulled to sleep in the flowers by dances and other delights. Snakes shed their skin there, and the shed skin is wide enough to wrap a fairy. I'll put some of the juice in Titania's eyes as she sleeps, and fill it with horrible illusions and desires. Here, you take some too. There's a young Athenian woman in love with a man who wants nothing to do with her. Put some of this juice in his eyes, and do it in such a way that the next thing he sees is the woman. Do it carefully so that he ends up loving her more than she loves him. You'll know it's him because he'll be wearing Athenian clothes.